Welcome back to HealthBeat USA. Today we're exposing 3 of the biggest lies most people still believe about health. But guess what? I'm not stopping at just 3. By the end of this video, you'll discover 5 common lies that might be holding you back from feeling your best. These myths are repeated so often that they sound like truth, but the reality is very different. Let's break them down one by one, and once you know the facts, you'll never see health the same way again. The first lie is this: eating fat makes you fat. For years, food companies made billions convincing us that fat was the enemy. Grocery store shelves were filled with fat-free cookies, crackers, and yogurt. People were terrified of butter and olive oil. But here's the shocking truth: when companies remove fat, they replace it with sugar, artificial flavors, and chemicals. And what happened? Obesity and diabetes rates skyrocketed. A major study published in The Lancet found that diets with healthy fats actually reduce the risk of death compared to low-fat diets. The Mediterranean diet, full of olive oil, nuts, and fish, is one of the healthiest in the world. Populations who eat this way live longer and suffer fewer heart attacks. That's not a coincidence. Picture this: Sarah eats fat-free cereal with skim milk for breakfast and feels hungry an hour later. John eats scrambled eggs cooked in olive oil with avocado on the side, and he stays full until lunch. Sarah eats more snacks, more sugar, and gains weight. John feels satisfied and actually loses weight. The difference isn't calories, it's the type of food. The truth: fat doesn't make you fat. Processed sugar and refined carbs do. The second lie: you need to spend hours in the gym every day to be healthy. This is one of the most discouraging myths out there. People think, I don't have 2 hours for the gym, so what's the point? But the reality is the opposite. You don't need hours. You just need consistency. Research shows that walking just 30 minutes a day reduces the risk of heart disease by up to 30%. That's the same benefit as some medications, without side effects. Another study found that people who did short, 10-minute workouts throughout the day had the same results as people who did one long workout. That means dancing to music, doing push-ups during commercials, or even cleaning the house with energy can all count as exercise. Here's a quick story. Mike is a busy dad with no time for the gym. Instead, he takes the stairs at work, parks further away, and does a 15-minute workout before bed. Over 6 months, he loses 20 pounds and lowers his blood pressure, all without stepping inside a gym. The truth: you don't need extreme workouts. You need daily movement. Before we continue, I want to ask you something. Did you know that over 95% of people who watch our videos aren't subscribed? We totally understand life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But subscribing is completely free, and it helps us keep creating the content you care about. So please, take just a second, hit that subscribe button, and join our growing community. Together, we can keep these important conversations alive. The third lie: if you feel healthy, you don't need checkups. This might be the most dangerous myth of all. Here's why: some of the deadliest conditions, like high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers, don't cause symptoms early on. By the time you notice something is wrong, it could be too late. High blood pressure alone is called the silent killer. According to the World Health Organization, over 1.2 billion people worldwide have high blood pressure, and nearly half of them don't know it. That's millions of people walking around with a hidden risk of heart attack or stroke. I'll give you an example. David was in his 40s, healthy, active, and felt great. But at a routine checkup, his doctor found his blood sugar was high. He was on the edge of diabetes. With a few changes to his diet and exercise, he reversed it completely. That checkup may have added decades to his life. The truth: prevention is always better than cure. Now let us go beyond the big 3 and talk about 2 bonus lies that almost everyone hears. The fourth lie: carbs are always bad for you. Thanks to diet trends like keto, carbs have become the villain. But not all carbs are created equal. The real problem is processed carbs: white bread, pastries, soda, and candy. These spike your blood sugar and cause crashes, cravings, and weight gain. But healthy carbs like oats, quinoa, beans, fruits, and vegetables are loaded with fiber, vitamins, and minerals your body desperately needs. A Harvard study showed that people who eat whole grains regularly have a 20% lower risk of heart disease. In Japan, where rice and vegetables are a staple, people live some of the longest, healthiest lives in the world. So the truth is, carbs aren't the enemy. Processed junk is. Imagine to lunches, a fast food burger with fries and soda versus a bowl of brown rice, grilled chicken, and veggies. Both have carbs. But one leads to inflammation, and another fuels your body with nutrients. The type of carb makes all the difference. The fifth lie: supplements can replace a healthy diet. Walk into any store and you'll see shelves of vitamins and pills promising instant health. And while supplements can be helpful in some cases, they can't replace real food. Your body is designed to absorb nutrients from whole foods, where vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants work together in ways that supplements alone can't copy. For example, an orange doesn't just give you vitamin C. It also provides fiber, folate, and antioxidants that boost your immune system. A pill can't replicate that synergy. And here's something scary: studies have found that some supplements are contaminated, mislabeled, or completely ineffective. That doesn't mean supplements are useless. Vitamin D, omega-3 south, or iron can help if you're deficient. But relying on pills while eating junk food is like trying to clean a dirty car with just air freshener. It might smell better for a minute, but the real problem is still there. The truth: supplements can support health, but they'll never replace the power of a balanced diet. So let's recap all 5 lies. Lie number 1: eating fat makes you fat. The truth: healthy fats are essential and protect your health. Lie number 2: you need hours in the gym. The truth: short, consistent movement beats rare, extreme workouts. Lie number 3: if you feel healthy, you don't need checkups. The truth: prevention is your strongest defense. Lie number 4: carbs are always bad. The truth: whole carbs fuel your body and protect your heart. Lie number 5: supplements can replace food. The truth: nothing beats the nutrients of a balanced diet. If you believed any of these lies, don't feel bad. Almost everyone has at some point. But now you know the truth, and that gives you power. Power to make better choices, power to protect your health, and power to live longer and stronger. Your health is your greatest wealth. Don't let misinformation steal it from you. Choose real food, move daily, schedule your checkups, and be skeptical of quick fixes. That's how you build a life of true health. Thank you for watching HealthBeat USA. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs to hear this, and tell us in the comments which myth you believed before. Remember, knowledge is power, and the truth will set you free. See you in the next video.